Alright everyone, another Friday, another socks. These are my KitKats. They're fun. I don't know if you've seen them before, but that's okay, because we're in a hurry today. Ha ha!
Bam pow!
Hey everyone, time for your rapid recap. It's Friday, went to work, that was great, normal. So the other day, so I'm gonna be an SI leader, which means I'll do like extra class. I'm like the student teacher who like gives you extra help on your chemistry. I don't even like chemistry, guys. No, it's okay. I do like chemistry, I just don't like when a class is hard, which is fair. So anyways, my professor came up to me Wednesday. She comes up and she's like, hey, how'd you do in my 204 class? You're gonna be great, it's gonna be great. I was like, cool, thanks, you know? She's like, there's one rule. And I was like, then she's like, you just can't laugh at me in class when I water it down because it's chemistry for like not chem majors, so she's gonna like water it down. She's like, you can let me outside of class, just not in class. And I was like, oh, I got nervous. I was like, oh, it's fine, yeah, I can totally handle that. And then she's like, walk away. And then Brittany starts talking to her. She's like, oh, and then she stays around. And all of a sudden, we're having this great conversation. And so like, she's a very introverted person, so it's like difficult to have like a good conversation with her. Like, it's not her fault, but it's like, it's just harder. So when you do, it's good, it's a good thing. And so Brittany was talking to her and I was like, this is good, because Brittany finds it hard to connect with her. You know, it just happens, you know, sometimes people are just like difficult, but she's doing much better, and it's good, you know, it's really nice. And I'm sitting there and watch, all of a sudden this spider drops down. I see the spider, he's like this big, you know, he's not huge, but he's like healthy size. And I was like, oh no. You know Mulan in the beginning of the movie when she's like pouring the tea and she sees like the cricket or whatever, and she's like, because you know, she's gotta be like graceful and everything, and she can't like go and clap that, you know? And she's like, and it's literally how I felt. So I was like, oh, this is kind of important. I don't want to interrupt, but there's like a spider. And I was like, I considered, I was like, what if I just, you know? But I was like, no. So he's sitting there and I'm like, yeah. I was like, okay, well, he's like this far away from Brittany. I'm like, if he gets any closer, I'll say something, you know? Because like, there's still space and time to like catch it and like protect her. And so then it starts to drift away from her. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I don't say anything. I'll probably end up on the floor. And then Melissa's sitting across the table from me. I see her see it. I was like, she's seen the spider. She goes, oh. And she's like stuttering, and all of a sudden like Brittany and Dr. Hussein are like, oh, and then it falls on the table, and Brittany, God bless her, so blessed, she goes to Dr. She goes, do you mind if I smash it? And Dr. goes, no, he didn't do anything wrong. And she like scoops him on the floor, and I was like, oh my God, could you imagine if she just boom in front of her? Dr. would have been scarred for life. She'd be like, and we all would have been in so much trouble. Oh my gosh. But should we let her go? And then we finished the conversation, and then she left. And then they're like, okay, where'd it go? And then we found it and they smashed him. Sorry. It's not funny. He was alive. Anyways, that's not the point of the story. The point is that she's going, I was like, yeah, so like I saw it, but he was, you weren't going to tell me. I was like, well, I'm kind of close. I would have, I promise. But he didn't. It was okay. And it was really funny, and we laughed like really hard.
Chucky Ducky, what's the weather like outside today? Really sunny and getting warmer. Yesterday it snowed though. Quack.
Fact number 2, if you ever try to hold in a cough, it will backfire. I was in micro lab and I was like, I don't want to cough because I got like this kind of like coldish cough, and I don't want them to be like, she's sick, and like lock me up. So I was like, oh, I'll just hold it in. I was trying to hold it in, it was getting worse, and I started to like actively like try to cough, and I was like, no. And I was like, my eyes started to water, and they're like, are you okay? And everyone looked concerned for me, and I was like, I'm fine. And it's so bad. I was like coughing like a little bit, but not enough to like get my full cough out. And the professor was like, do you just want to go in the hallway and cough? And I was like, yes, great, thanks, I'll be back. And I left, and I came back. It was good, and I didn't cough the rest of the time, but I was literally like dying. My eyes are watering. I was trying not to cough. So if you ever have to cough, really just do it, guys. Don't try to avoid that. It does not work out. And that's all I got for you. I've got a lot of work to do and a lot of studying to do, because next week starts the hard part and studying right before finals. We're almost done. We're really, really close to the end, guys. So everyone, have a good day. This has been your rapid recap.